Right, Brigida, now on Bounce. Are you tired of renting and ready to own your own home? Well, tonight we're helping you figure out what to do first. We have Kristen Honeycutt back to answer some top questions for potential first-time homeowners. She's a realtor with PMP Carolinas. Always a pleasure to have you here.
I'm always glad to be standing next to you, Delano. You know that.
We've been friends for about 22 years, haven't we?
Are you
back a long
No, it's
way.
longer than that.
It has been longer than that. About
25.
25 years. That's correct. How could I forget those other three?
Yeah, right.
Hey, before we talk about that, you also on the radio. You want to mention the radio station that you come on?
Still working on 102.9 The Lake, so if you guys tune in, you will hear my voice on there in the afternoons. But the other hat that I wear is the realtor cap, because I'm licensed in North and South Carolina, and I thought as we're going through this process, this market's really hot. Things are heating up.
Yeah, you know, we haven't done a real good real estate segment here, so we're happy to have you. So what's the first thing people should do to start the process?
Look, I don't care whether you've never bought a home or you've already got a home and you're going to sell it and buy something different, you have got to contact a lender. It is the most important thing that everybody skips, and you wait till the last minute, and then you found your dream home, you want to put an offer in, and you can't because you're not pre-qualified.
Right.
It's the most important thing you can do is get pre-qualified with a local lender. If you don't know one, call me, email me. I've got several that I really trust and love in this market.
Okay.
Not only that, but a local lender can tell you about some of the programs that might be available. In different counties, sometimes they're offering down payment assistance and things. So you definitely want to check with somebody local and get pre-qualified first. How much can you afford?
Yeah, because that's a big thing. People buy homes and they can't afford them. And
how much can you afford? What's your monthly payment going to be? How much money do I have to put down? All these things are very important. And do you qualify to begin with?
Right.
Some people are startled that they didn't qualify. But your debt-to-income ratio can really swing that, especially if you've got student loans. Student loans have been really creeping up on people of late.
And you would have to figure that out, too, because you have different things like the Homeowners Association, too, that's
going
to be there. And, you know, you're thinking about you're cutting the lawn. If you don't want to cut the lawn, you got to hire somebody to do that. There's a lot of different expenses that go into buying a home.
A lot of factors, lots of factors. But a lender can point you in the right direction to start out with.
Yes. And
then you take the next step and start looking. Don't even start looking before you talk to the lender, because if you do, you might end up getting your heart broken.
I hear you. Okay, is there a limit how much you can save or be under as far as your mortgage and everything? Is there numbers like that, or does it vary?
It varies by the individual, and a mortgage lender in our area can help you with that, because you're talking about different loan programs too. You know, if the home is a little further out of the metro, you might qualify for a USDA loan, which would offer you 100% financing, so zero money down. But you might only qualify for FHA, which is 3.5% down, or a conventional loan. You got to have 10 to 20% to put down, and that will affect your payment as well. So lots of different variables there.
That's what you just talked about. How much my down payment will be is always so very important as well.
Yes.
Some other questions to think about when you're buying a home. Anything else you want to mention?
Well, after you contact a lender, that's when you call me.
Okay.
That's when you call a realtor.
Right.
And let them help you with your search. Meet with them, talk about your wants, your needs, the things that you're looking for, the areas you want to be in, the schools you might be interested in going to. Get all of that down and let the realtor or real estate agent help you set up a search in our multiple listing service, which has the most accurate and current information about what's available.
That's the MLS. See, I just bought it. I never really thought about tell us.
Multiple listing service.
And it gives you all the different places that are available and kind of prices there are.
But only a realtor has access to that.
Right.
So that's why you need us to help you have the most current information, because there are a lot of third-party sites out there, but the information might not be accurate and it might not be current.
Okay.
So you definitely need a realtor to help you through all that as well.
Well, good deal. I tell you what, it's been a pleasure to have you here. Do we have any more information we want to put up? Meet to discuss your needs and wants. Set up a search at MLS. Try to avoid sites with inaccurate information.
Please.
That's always very important as well.
Please.
You can contact our realtor, Kristen Honeycutt, licensed in North Carolina and South Carolina. Kristen sells Charlotte at gmail.com is how to reach you. There's the phone number on the screen. Anything else you want to mention? Your first time here, we'll probably have you back on because that's great information.
Oh, I wish you would. Next time, I'd love to talk about why do I need a realtor? You know, like let's say I'm selling my house. Do I need a realtor? The answer is yes, every time, and I can explain why. But there's a lot of things that we can do for you that you can't just do on your own. And there's a lot of terminology that people don't understand and all that good stuff. So, of course, my phone's ringing.
Going up.
See, now, you're already calling. You're already calling. But there's a lot of good stuff. that we can show you and help guide you through this process, because it's a lot. It's a lot, and it can be very stressful.
Yes, I will say that. Definitely so.
Yes.
Yeah, so there's the information once again for Kristen Honeycutt. We appreciate you being back on the show again, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.
I will be here as soon as you invite me.
You better believe it. Happy radioing, if you will.
Thank you.
All right, Brigida, back to you.
Thank you.